Skies for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining, shining sea.
Thank you, Oxbridge Senior Chorale, for that glorious song. Okay, I'm going to try to wear the hat, and thank you graduates for doing this too. Mr. Saloji, if it flies off, you're going to catch it. Bring it back up. Okay. Welcome to the Oxbridge Academy class of 2021 commencement. So it's wonderful to see so many family and friends come together. Oh, there goes the wind. Come together to celebrate our graduates tonight. I know everyone here this evening is exceptionally proud of all of you. Graduates, tonight is about recognizing your achievements, reflecting on your Oxbridge experiences, and coming together as a class to cheer you on. Please remember, however, that this is not the end. This is the beginning of a new stage as you transition from Oxbridge students to Oxbridge alumni. You're not leaving the Oxbridge community at all. In fact, for your class, the class of 2021, I'd go a step further than saying you're becoming alumni. So if there's one thing that I want you to come away from tonight, it's that you are an essential part of defining this school's legacy. You are as much a part of Oxbridge's history as Oxbridge is a part of you. You've contributed so much under such exceptional circumstances to help Oxbridge endure and thrive the last few years. You are real leaders. I know from discussions with the faculty, staff, and the rest of the community that this sentiment is widely shared. The class of 2021 is extraordinary. And that wild car parade where you had people hanging out of the tops of cars is pretty much all the proof you need. Class of 2021, congratulations on your graduation and your outstanding achievements. Thank you to all of you for everything you've contributed to our school. Please let this commencement ceremony be a celebration of your accomplishments and our gift of thanks to you for helping us continue to build this institution of learning. Now, I'm going to begin the awards portion of our ceremony by introducing Athletic Director, Mr. Pat Houlihan. Pat?
Thank you, Dr. Maurer. The Oxbridge Academy Athletic Award is given to two members of the senior class whose athletic performance best represents the Oxbridge goals of competition and sportsmanship. For the class of 2021, those awards go to Jake Proctor and Abby Neoporti.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to the entire class of 2021. The Oxbridge Academy College Counseling Award is given to the two members of the senior class who are most proactive, responsible, respectful, and resilient throughout the college admission process. For the class of 2021, those awards go to Caleb Emmanuel and Amber Mystery. Congratulations to them.
The English Department Award goes to Alessia DeGrave.
The Oxbridge Excellence in Mathematics Award goes to senior Jake Mendelson. The Oxbridge World Languages Department offers American Sign Language, Chinese, French, and Spanish. And the 2021 Oxbridge World Languages Award goes to Nadia Sadati.
The Oxbridge Academy Award in Performing Arts includes dance, theater, and both vocal and instrumental music. For the class of 2021, the award goes to Maya Bodnick.
The Oxbridge Academy Science Department includes physics, chemistry, biology, astronomy, aviation, and a myriad of other science classes. And I'm proud to present the award for science to a young man who has followed his science project from middle school through high school. Jack Kraselak, you're the winner today.
Good afternoon. I used to be able to do this without my glasses. The Oxbridge Academy Award in Social Sciences includes history, economics, government, political science, entrepreneurship, and psychology. For the class of 2021, the award goes to, with my great honor, Catherine Boynton.
Where is it?
With great pleasure, it gives me to student that win the Visual Arts Award, none other than Kayla Cohen.
Good evening. I am delighted to have shared my first year at Oxbridge with this incredible group of graduating seniors. Thank you, class of 2021, for welcoming me so warmly to Oxbridge and for the admirable example you set for all of our students throughout this school year. Congratulations on your graduation. Thunderwolves for life. We will have 2 graduation speakers this evening. Please join me in welcoming our first graduation speaker, Carter Stewart.
All right, let's hope that doesn't fall. Okay. Cicero believed that gratitude was the parent of all virtues. I'm hoping it'll be the parent of a good speech as well. Well, the names of the people that I'm grateful for could come to mind quickly. The reasons for my gratitude could fill hours. They won't today, though, because I'm told I have exactly 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. Thank you, Dr. Kelly, for your early mornings, late nights, and patient responses to questions like, does the nasal swab hit my brain? brought us through COVID safely while letting us have a real senior year. That's a special thing. Thank you, Mr. Koch, without whom none of this would exist. We never would have met many of our friends, and all of our lives would be drastically different. Thank you, teachers, administrators, dining and maintenance staff. It's because of the tireless work you do every day that today we will cross this stage. Last week we received letters from our freshman selves. While I was reading mine, I thought about how much I've grown. Older, wiser, larger. In front of me sits a group very different from the scared little freshmen who had one day of high school together before Hurricane Irma sent us all back home. We've welcomed new classmates, learned a lot, and grown up. And we certainly could not have done any of it alone. Each one of us took a different path through this place. We played different sports, joined different clubs, and took different classes. However, one thing holds true among all of us sitting here on this field. We're grateful to someone at Oxbridge. Teacher, counselor, friend, coach, or someone else. We all had someone step up for us. This, in my view, is what the culture of kindness is. Nowhere is kindness universal, not even here. But on your worst day, there's always some place at Oxbridge to find kindness. And that's what makes this place so special. That's what makes this group of people so special. Now, this is not the end. It's not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Winston Churchill said that during World War II, and I've always thought that it perfectly describes graduation. We're all headed off for the next stages of our lives. We'll say goodbye to the men and women, students and adults, who helped shape us into who we are. We won't be seeing them almost every day anymore, and we never will again. But the ones who changed our lives will always stay in our hearts. Our gratitude towards them will never fade, and it will always tie us together. A teacher told me a story of a time he ran into a former student. The student, now in his 40s, still recognized his high school teacher in a crowd. He remembered a man who had taught him decades ago because he made a difference. The teacher remembered his student, but never knew the magnitude of his impact. I'll say this now. Most of you teachers have had more of an effect on us than you think. And it isn't just the teachers. The majority of the time we spent at Oxbridge has been with our classmates. We've built friendships, learned, and finished growing up together. Our time as a group is at long last coming to an end. But the bonds we've built will never break. No matter what happens, we will always be the Oxbridge class of 2021. Thank you, and God bless you.
Another turning point, fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time.
Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Okay. Thank you to our Oxbridge Academy rock band. Let's give them another round of applause. Okay, now we will present the school-wide awards. The first award, the Oxbridge Academy Creativity Award, is given to the member of the senior class who has demonstrated the most creativity during his or her time at Oxbridge Academy. For the class of 2021, the award goes to budding stage and screen star Emma Young. The Oxbridge Academy Leadership Award is given to the member of the senior class who has made the most significant contribution to the overall enhancement of student life through extracurricular and Oxbridge community activities and demonstrates personal excellence. For the class of 2021, the award goes to an extraordinary advocate for constantly improving the student experience at Oxbridge, Carter Stewart.
The Oxbridge Academy Personal Achievement Award is given to the member of the senior class that made the most of the opportunities provided to him or her while at Oxbridge. And this is a man who I know is going to make the most of every opportunity he gets for the rest of his life. Hoyt Riley. All right. The Oxbridge Academy Character Award is given to the member of the senior class that best represents the Oxbridge core values of discipline, perseverance, confidence, personal responsibility, service, integrity, respect, and compassion. That's a big, tall order. And this is a student who shows this in a lot of different ways. For the class of 2021, the award goes to Nicholas Rafanego. The wind, the wind, the wind. All right. The Oxbridge Academy Academic Scholar Award is given to the member of the senior class whose academic performance best represents the Oxbridge principles of scholarship and love of learning. And this is someone I'm constantly hearing about from the faculty. For the class of 2021, the award goes to Alicia DeGrave. Okay, for the next award, I want to introduce a man who really is the heartbeat of Oxbridge. He founded Oxbridge, and I've gotten to know him really well over the last about 3.5 years that I've been here. He's one of the most inspiring people that I've ever known. He founded this school with a vision of having a superb high school in Palm Beach County, really in South Florida, that could serve a broad range of students from all walks of life. And I think he's achieved that in the last 10 years. So I want to bring him up here. He's going to give an award that captures a kind of motto that encapsulates well, I'm going to let Bill talk about it. That encapsulates a motto that he developed around how to achieve optimal performance in a lot of different things you do. Bill?
Right there, great, thanks. my dress is too long. And I feel like I'm going to be blown away from here. But anyway, who wants to go sailing? Well, anyway, darn. When I came here this afternoon, I expected to see a lot of very handsome and beautiful students with great talent. But when I look out at you, it looks like you're going to try to rob my bank. I hope Jesse James isn't here, a new one. But anyway, I wanted to tell you a little story about my experience at MIT. I was taking a master's degree, and then I wanted to go on to get a doctor's degree. And a professor who was 90 years old, who started the thing of chemical engineering, he taught my father in the 20s, who graduated from MIT in 21 or 22. And he looked at me and he said, "Now, Coke, why do you want a doctorate?" And I said, "Well, I'm a hick from MIT and a nerd from new MIT. I need some prestige somewhere." And he looked at me and he said, "Well, you know what BS is?" I said, "Yeah, it's Bachelor of Science." And then he said, "No, I'm talking about the real BS." And then he said, "Do you know what MS is?" I said, "It's a Master of Science." And he said, "No, it's more of the same." And then he asked me, "Do you know what a PhD is?" I said, "I give up." He said, "It's piled higher and deeper." Well, anyway, I showed him. I got my doctor's degree in science, not in philosophy, so I wouldn't be in that category. And then I got luckily to get another 4 honorary doctorates. So I say fold him easy, but I got to tell you, a lot of that was piled higher and deeper. But anyway, the one thing I wanted to talk about the school, it was very simple. Of all the education I've had, boils down to 3 really simple principles. Number one is focus on reality and ignore perception. The other thing is you'd have to get together a team that could create it, help you take account or help you with your weaknesses and help you with your strengths. And then what you have to do is put it all together and manage it. Raise the money and raise the resources for it. And you guys could do that. And that's what I wanted to do, was to have this, to get a very fundamental science or fundamental education so you could go out and create what you want in life. But you got to look at the reality of it. Well, anyway, I've lost this page here. It blew away. Now it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. The award is given, I found it right here. Yeah. The award is given to the member of the senior class whose work best demonstrates the winning philosophy of Oxbow Academy. For the class of 2021, the award goes to Heath Bauer. Where's the award? Oh, she's getting it. Let me go over there.
We will now enjoy another selection from our Oxbridge Academy rock band led by Ernie Mills.
Try to take the path that's traveled by. That first step you take is the longest drive. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, would you say goodbye to yesterday? Or would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past, and every time you have. If today was your last day, against the grain should be a way of life. What's worth the prize is always worth the fight. Every second counts, 'cause there's no second tries. So live it like you'll never live it twice. Don't take the free ride in your own life. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, would you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past, donate every night you have. Would you call old friends you've never seen, reminisce of memories, forgive your enemies? Would you find that one you're dreaming of, finally fall in love? If today was your last day, if today was your last day, would you make a mark by mending the broken heart? You know it's never too late to shoot for the stars, regardless of who you are. So do whatever it takes, 'cause you can't rewind a moment in this life. Let nothing stand in your way. The hands of time never on your side. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, would you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past, donate every time you have. Would you call on friends you've never seen, reminisce old memories, you forgive your enemies? Would you find that one you're dreaming of, dive and dive above, fall in love? If today was your last day.
Yeah, let's give them another round of applause. Please join me in welcoming our second graduation speaker, Christina Cordell.
Hello, everyone. I just want to start, similar to Carter, by thanking the people who made this in-person graduation possible. Even though this is probably a little different than our class imagined how our commencement would go, we are all so grateful that we are able to be here together today. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to Ms. Toth, Dr. Kelly, and all the administration and staff for setting up today's ceremony. It means the world to the class of 2021. Now, to begin. A mosaic is an intricate work of art made of many small individual tiles that form a larger image. Each one of us these past 4 years has developed into our own unique tile. But our unity is what constitutes the true masterpiece. Our class mosaic is abstract. We have various shades of the arts, from classical music performers to innovative sculptors. On the complete opposite side of the color wheel, there are some who find their passion on various athletic fields. In every color in between, we identify ourselves in our unique interests and skills, including everything from coding to activism to 18th century literature. On the surface, all of our tiles appear to be different colors, but underneath, we're all connected by the same substance. The culture of kindness has bonded our class's community, making us the mosaic that we are today. When we first arrived at Oxbridge, the catchphrase, culture of kindness, was reiterated to exhaustion in freshman orientations and assemblies. While this phrase can be cheesy at times, in one way or another, we have all become the title holders of this culture. In all our unique pursuits, the common denominator is our collective commitment to kindness. In our own community, there is no shortage of people looking out for their classmate next to them. In our English Socratic seminars, for example, we are graded on our contributions to discussion. Our classmates prompt people who are more reserved, or this year, who are online and find it slightly more difficult to jump into an unmoderated conversation. A plethora of us, as upperclassmen, have volunteered our class periods or lunches to help younger students in the Writing and Math Center as well. This sentiment extends even further to our teachers. It is custom for each one of us to give thanks or a kind salutation as we exit class, physically and virtually. While all these acts are small, they're the glue that holds us together and comprises our values. In W.H. Auden's poem, Musée des Beaux-Arts, he describes the scene in Peter Bruegel's painting, Landscape with the Fall of Icarus. In Auden's writing, he observes how everything turns away, quite leisurely from the disaster. It is in our human nature to ignore the suffering of others, especially when everyone around us turns a blind eye. My advice to all of you today is to never forget your true colors and the glue that bonds us together. I know that each one of us has invaluable talents and qualities to share with this world. So, when you inevitably reach your destination, remember to turn back around and help those who helped you reach where you are today. Our class mosaic is abstract, but its beauty runs deep. On behalf of the senior class of 2021, thank you to the Oxbridge parents, teachers, alumni, staff, and faculty for shaping us into conscientious young adults capable of growing into our best selves. We will forever be grateful for our experiences with Oxbridge and for the lessons we have learned here. Finally, thank you to my classmates for giving me the honor of sharing these words with you today. And congratulations to the senior class of 2021. Thank you.
So as some of you may know, we started an international student program about 3 years ago, and it was actually right when I got here. And I don't want to steal the next speaker's thunder at all. She'll explain a lot of it. But I just want to say I was so happy to find out that we were doing something special around this. And I was also so happy to know that a student, one of the classmates of these international students, was going to be running this part of the program. So with that, I'm going to introduce Nadia Sadati to deliver the international student diplomas.
Congratulations, graduates. Today is a great day. It's a day to celebrate with our families, our friends, and all the others who helped make this day possible. There are some members of our graduating class who are unable to be physically present with us today. These students, and soon-to-be graduates, are the first group of international students to graduate Oxbridge Academy. We are honored to have had the opportunity to be a part of their journey, and we hope to be a place to look back on fondly in their future success. Although it is unfortunate we cannot be together today, and we collectively feel their absence, I stand here to commemorate each one of them. To our international friends and families, you were brave enough to step outside your comfort zones and enter unfamiliar territory. Not only have you excelled in every way possible, but you have also left profound positive influences in both our school and our community. On a personal level, I want to thank you for encouraging me to take Chinese with Miss Lee, which has led me to this opportunity and great honor of representing you on this important day. 从我个人的感受，感谢你们鼓励我上李老师的中文课，在这个重要的日子，很荣幸地代表你们。And, of course, we cannot forget about our friend from Switzerland. Thank you for being a part of Oxbridge's cultural journey and for sharing your unique stories and perspective of the world. I will never forget the tears we shared from laughing too hard in our memorable class discussions in Dr. Reardon's French class. I hope to be able to see you soon again. Merci de faire partie du voyage culturel d'Oxbridge et de partager vos histoires uniques et votre perspective du monde. Je n'oublierai jamais les larmes que nous avons partagées en riant trop fort durant nos discussions mémorables dans le cours de français de Dr. Reardon. J'espère de te revoir bientôt. Without further ado, I will start reading the names of the students so they can receive their diplomas. Alexandre Eichbecker. Imp Bohan Chen. Wonder Xiaoqi Chong. Michelle Meihan Liu. Bill Zheong Chiu. I'll just wait for the pictures to be taken. Yifei Swen. Tony Tianchang Wang. Jane Qian Yang. And last but not least, Jimmy Ji Guo Yi. On behalf of the class of 2021 and the Oxbridge community, it has truly been a pleasure sharing this once-in-a-lifetime high school experience together. I am in awe of each one of you, and I wish you all the best. I now welcome Dr. Maurer to present the diplomas to the rest of the graduating class. Until we meet again.
Thank you, Nadia. I'm glad we could do something special for the students that couldn't make it back to the United States. Okay, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going to try to be better heard here. Okay, I'm going to go one by one, alphabetically, of course. So now you're going to be high school graduates. Samantha Lynn Adamczyk. J. Lewis Ashmo. Kaya Bella Alvarez. Beatrice Albuquerque Amorim. Ivy Catherine Ankerson. Sophia Liat Arlosaroff. Dorahan Bars Arslan. Xavier Michael Banks. Heath Moriarty Bauer. Maya Rose Bodnick. Blake Mary Bowers. Catherine Jean Boyton. Kayla Ann Bruzy. Alexander Wood Bylan. Abigail Elizabeth Campbell. Kyle Scott Caracuzo. Colin Riley Sharfella. Reagan Caroline Sharfella. Ronya Clarence. Elizabeth Scott Cloninger. Chase Morton Cohen. Kyla Ann Cohen. Tom Michelle Conce. Christina Grace Cordell. Henry Lewis Kramer. Marcos Huertas Jaramillo. Alex Sammy Dager. Tatiana Shunta Davis. Jenna Elizabeth DeFrancis. Alicia Maya DeGrave. Maya Haley Deavy. Timothy Andrew Diamond. Victoria April Takuya. Lindsay Christine Deemer. Iani Judith DeVerger. Benjamin Joseph Eidelman. Caleb Shakur Emmanuel. Zachary Isaac Finster. Grace Catherine Fletcher. Shaylee Rose Flores. Morgan Bridget Fowler. Kayla Pearl Friedlander. Ava Marie Givoni. Yanel Fabian Gonzalez. Alexander Scott Goodwin Elam. Miranda Salzberger Green. Lars van Gronberg. Masse Emmanuel Hatcher. Michael Higgins Hayes. Liliana Lou Hernandez. Kendall Starr Heyman. Ava Dawn Hoffman. Christopher Patrick Holbrook. Nina Robinson Horgan. Demaya Kiera Hunter. Connor Braden Hutto. Adam Thomas Johnson. Jade Alexandra Johnson. Hilton Jack Camps. Alexandra Karina Karam. Daniel Enrique Karam. Catherine Page Kelleher. Jack Henry Ketchum. Jack Hinton Krasilek. Zoe Rose Krishtul. Scott Alexander Lester. Talia Melissa Lipman. Caleb Nathaniel McKenzie. Rihanna Hassana Mayfield. Shaylin Patricia McClune. Noah Sebastian McFarlane. Jacob Ian Mendelson. Noah Emma Miller. Jamie Alyssa Miranda. Amber Pooja Mystery. Amanda Jufo Montero. Elijah DeMarco Morales. Robert Paul Moran. Kaylin Damali Morrissey. Dante Solomon Moser. Gary Thomas Nicholas. Abby Caroline Neaporte. Agnias Numas. Connor Richard Avsenko. Maxence Gregory Paxima. Kiefer Ian Peggs. Jake Elliott Proctor. Jerivona Doris Pryor. Martz Arturs Perrins. Nicholas Gianluca Raffanego. Gabriella Alexis Ramsey. Raymond Jacob Rearson. Hoyt Moore Riley. Abigail Ann Finley Ritgers. Lauren Victoria Rodriguez. Nikolai Antonio Rodriguez. Nadia Gabriela Sadati. Victoria Salazar. Natalie Brooke Sama. Dorian River Schmidt. Chase Benjamin Shapiro. Benjamin Murphy Shields. Samantha Nerlene Shirley. Raquel Lee Schulman. Tyler Joseph Stakunis. Avery Rose Steinbeck. Carter Alexander Stewart. Harrison Reed Stewart. Oscar Fairchild Storkerson. Leighton Ann Strickland. Avery Bell Sullivan. Mila Sky Sumrall. John Scott Sweeney. William Campbell Taylor. Liam Gareth James Trent. Alexa Rose Van Nostrand. Kaylee Marie Vavris. Camden Finley Walt. Isla Eden Weisberg. Jenna Michelle Whipple. Emma Elizabeth Wiggle. Sydney Alexa Williams. Denijah Lasha Willis. William Harlow Waitress. Emma Sophie Young. And last but not least, Casey Nicholas Zecca. Okay, now I'm going to hand it off to Dante Moser. Where's Dante?
Did she print it out? All right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. Nice. All right. Wow. I can't believe it's over. I remember being so nervous at freshman orientation, walking through those doors with my shirt tucked in, my belt squeezing my waist, and my hair slicked back. We had these icebreaker activities, and after 10 minutes, I was screaming and jumping around like my usual self because I knew I could be myself at Oxbridge. Every single one of you sitting here today should be proud of what you've accomplished. These past 4 years were the best years of my life, and it is hard to say goodbye. I'm gonna miss the bus rides home from athletic events, the pep rallies, the ice bath, the after-school parking lot conversations, the teachers, the math center, the morning announcements, the courtyard, the overall camaraderie among the students and the staff, and especially the food. The list can go on for pages, and I'm truly gonna miss what Oxbridge has given all of us. The experiences and memories we made these past 4 years will never be forgotten. I know this is not how we envisioned the final year and a half of our high school careers to go, but we somehow made it work. I lastly want to thank the staff, administration, and the students for cooperating and making this graduation possible. Hey, class of 2021, we did it, and now it's time to celebrate. Alrighty, Oxbridge class of 2021, please stand one final time. We move our tassels from right to left to signify the transition from student to graduate. On my count of 3, let's throw our caps in the air and celebrate officially becoming alumni of Oxbridge Academy. 1, 2, 3!
All right, hey everyone, get back to your seats, back to your seats, back to your seats. We're gonna close this out so you can all go celebrate. You can find caps in a second. And thank you for humoring me while I butchered names just a second ago. Usually I pass out diplomas in non-COVID times. Okay, I want to thank everyone. Thank you, graduates. It's just been such an amazing, like like I said earlier at the very beginning of this, you have made such an incredible impact on this school. I mean, really, like over 4 years, but really like the last couple of years, you've gotten us through this. We talk about that all the time. What a great group, and I don't great doesn't even do it justice. I mean, we could not have done this without you. Period. And that will last forever. And you'll have had this experience, but we have had this experience of you. So I want to thank you. I want to thank parents and guardians, not just for being here, but for the impact you have had on all of this. We also couldn't have done it without you. One of the things we love about Oxbridge is how engaged you are in your children's education. And again, schools can't work without that. I want to thank Bill again. Bill's the founder. He also he does a lot behind the scenes that you made. He walks he walks softly, and you don't see that. We talk a lot. He works on the board, but he impacts the school greatly in so many ways, and he makes sure that this education happens and that this school does what it does. He's a great, great man. Thank you, board. There's several board members here today. Thank you for all you do. Again, boards make the school work too, and they watch out for the reputation and the sustainability of the school, and they work and they're not paid to do what they do. Faculty, you made this education happen. I'm sure that they are endlessly thankful for all the work you do. I know I am. This is an amazing faculty at this school. It is world class. Staff, same goes for all of you. I'm not sure where all you're sitting. Some of you are over here. Some of you are out there. There are a lot of staff all throughout the school making this graduation happen. But the staff here is incredible. And I know that you all get to know them. From Dr. Kelly to everybody in every place, Sharon and Marie out front, the security guys, you all know them, Juan, Matt, Robert. There's many I could name, but one of the cool things about Oxbridge in so many ways is that you have gotten to know the people, and they know you. I want to thank people involved in this particular event here, which is all of the above, plus our Dr. Prisco and our health and safety team, who made it possible for us to have one big event rather than several shifts, and this kind of very creative event. Doug Payne and the rest of the IT team, we're doing some streaming and other things that are pretty neat and hard to do when we're so remote from the main buildings. Mr. Mills and the performing arts department, with rock band and Kat, and thank you for having the choral at the beginning. That was just really cool. And then our security team, you're very, very secure where you are right now. and thank the wind for making this so interesting. Ushers, temperature checkers, greeters, everyone else who had a hand in putting together this commencement ceremony. It takes a lot of people to pull this off. And I particularly want to thank somebody. I want to thank Mrs. Lisa Toth over here. Okay, so Lisa Toth. Can somebody grab my hat? Okay, I'm going to go rogue. So, can you grab my hat? All right. So, Lisa Toth, Mrs. Toth, she takes on a mammoth task every year. She takes on these graduations, and this, unfortunately, is going to be her last. I don't know how many if you know that. So she's been working at Oxbridge since 2011, and the first year the school was in business, so to speak. And she's held a bunch of incredibly vital roles. She's been head of transportation since the beginning. She's been the security director, which is one of the things she does now. She was the assistant athletic director for a while. She's actually taught learning support. She taught health classes. She does kind of like, I talk about her being just the go-to person when I need something done. She does it and makes it happen. And she's probably really frustrated with me right now because the sun's going down. She's going to move to the west coast of Florida in June to be near her family and her new grandchild. And we're going to miss her for a lot of different reasons, and not least of which is these amazing commitments. So I think it's only appropriate for her to close out this graduation. So I'm going to hand it over to Lisa.
All right. I got the microphone. So I had a whole speech, but I think the graduates in the class of 2021 would get on the party. Yeah? The sun is setting on the night, and the sun is setting on my time here at Oxbridge. I couldn't be more proud of this group of seniors. I know they have one more thing to do, and that's to walk out this field and become alumni of Oxbridge Academy. I have a couple of orders of business, and it's really important that we give the seniors and the faculty and the administration all the opportunity to leave the field before the families in attendance leave the field. So I'm just going to read what I wrote in the little program here. Please remain seated until the faculty, administration, and the class of 2020 have fully exited the field in order to avoid crowding on the walkway and the parking lot. Please wait until the usher indicates that it's time for your road to leave. Okay? It's really important that we don't congregate in the parking lot. I know you want to stay and take photographs, but we're asking that you do that in your homes at the parties that you're going to have afterwards. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Mrs. Hayek. She's going to be dismissing the groups of families after the seniors have left. Thank you so much for my time here. I leave with some sadness, but also some joy. And I hope you've had a great night here. Thank you.